Greetings to those. And greetings, YouTube. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I'm so happy to be back. I hope that you are all well. Sorry, this is the first time that I'm actually speaking. Hi, Rebecca. How are you, my love? I hope that you are well. Yes, you did. I'm good, thank you. I'm very well. I have a bit of a weird throat and a bit of a cough, but aside from that, I'm okay. So I'm not going to talk too much today because, yeah, I don't have the energy to speak as I normally do, but I needed to come on here and do this for y'all, so here I am. Don't forget to hit that like button when you come in the room. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Welcome, I'm Simone the Moon Goddess. So this is your weekend ahead. This will cover from today the 8th until Monday the 11th. So the next couple days, let's see what the potential energies. This will be for all the signs. At some point, this will be time stamped. I'm going to start with Cancer. Good to hear that you're well. I'm going to start with Cancer and work my way around to Gemini. So these will be for sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. If there are other placements that resonate with you, awesome, go with it. Don't really want, there's not too many rules here at the moment. So yeah, we'll start with Cancer and work our way around. All right, so Cancer season. I hope that all my Cancerians are doing well. Y'all are enjoying y'all solar return. Yeah, this is literally the first time I've spoken in a couple days. It feels very weird, but yeah, it feels like this is the first time I've had a real like lengthy conversation in a couple days. So bear with me as I get back into the flow of speaking. And it's crazy because I just said that and the Queen of Swords shows up. That is crazy for me. That's actually crazy. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Literally what I just said. Getting back into the groove of speaking again. Wow. All right, so let's go. Spirit guides, assist me in connecting to the collective. Connect me to all 12 signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. As always, may all messages be for the highest good of all involved with harm to none. Let's start with Cancer. What's the messages for Cancer from the 8th to the 11th of July, 2022? As always, keep it cute. Keep it high vibrational. No malicious entities or energies shall enter this space. Amen. Ashe. So it is. Okay. So first of all, let me just stop all the rocking of all these crystals. Gets on my nerves every time. Hold on. Oh, my selenite. All right, let's go. What's the message for Cancer, Spirit guides? Some messages for Cancer, 8th to the 11th of July. Anything else? All right, so we have the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon. 3 major cards for you, Cancer. Now, I feel as if this was something similar that came through for y'all week before last. I didn't get to do a live for y'all last week. I was exhausted, actually. I woke up like hours later, like where, what, when. But yeah, I feel like this was a similar theme that came through for y'all, Cancer, and I might have said something along the lines of, because it's like y'all season, the sun is shining on you. Your sun is your ego, it's your soul. So perhaps this is why y'all have so many major cards here for this weekend. It's interesting the moon should show up as well. The moon is currently in Scorpio. Last time I did a reading, I think it was 2, not this last time, the time before that, there was this message that kept coming through for all the signs about going inwards, you know, doing shadow work, And then I realized after the fact that the moon was in Scorpio, and that's why the messages kept repeating themselves for everyone about going inwards, So I see shadow work here already, right, for Cancer over the next couple of days. First card is the Devil. So you're looking at your shadow, right? Also, where might you be doing way too much, overworking in some way? Maybe y'all need to take a rest as well. Think about resting. I see the Wheel of Fortune here. So remember that in your manifestation, it's not just the work that you put in, it's also about divine timing, right? It's also about being aligned with whatever it is that you're trying to call in. So you could try and push and force and work 24/7 and do the most to get things to happen for you. But if it's not divine timing, or if it's not for you, it's not for you. So with the Devil here and the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's finding this nice balance between doing what you can do, putting in the work that you can put in, taking the steps you need to take to build whatever it is you're working towards, or work toward, or healing self, whatever it is you're thinking about as you listen to me. But also remember that it's oftentimes about timing. It's about things aligning and lining up. All right, so there is this trusting the process that you have to do. It's about allowing as well. Let's see what's going on at the bottom. My word, look, the Two of Cups. Ooh, Cancer. The Two of Cups at the bottom. At the top is the Ace of Swords. And at the heart is the Knight of Cups. All right, so somebody coming in to tell you something sweet, Cancer. Oh, Cancer, my beloved, you're so fair. Da 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 da. All kinds of sweet talk. Romance. There's honesty here, though, with the Ace of Swords showing up here as well. With this Wheel of Fortune, do y'all notice there's somebody falling off of this wheel? So there's two people here at the top. There's a person falling off. So what is that? Is that a person, a thing, a feeling, a trigger, something that needs to be healed, with your Devil being the first card to show up? It's almost as if you're being called to be comfortable with being exposed, being comfortable with vulnerability, being comfortable with your emotions, and not suppressing emotions, and not hiding emotions, and not using emotions, being uncomfortable with emotions as a reason to run away from a situation or a thing or whatever. You're being asked to go deep this weekend, and there's a resurrection of some sort happening here as well. All right, so I don't know how long I've been talking, but I really try to keep these short. So let me just move on. But Cancer, yeah, this is an interesting one for you. Maybe speaking about, both people speaking about, oh, right, and the moon is your ruler as well. Duh. Okay. What is, I was going to say, y'all speaking about the things that you don't necessarily feel comfortable speaking about on a day-to-day. Right? It's a bit of a going deep type of conversation that's happening here. What was at the heart of the matter for y'all? Oh my gosh, I feel rusty. What was that? Did I get a heart of the matter card? I did, didn't I? Does anybody remember? Because I do not remember. All right, well, yeah, whatever it was, maybe I didn't pick one. I'm sure I did though. The Ace of Pentacles is shown out here now anyways. So it's underneath your Wheel of Fortune. So you got two aces now, one after the next. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. So some sort of do-over, some kind of resurrection, some kind of truth, some kind of offering, some kind of harmony, some kind of coming together. And it's deep. All right, this is deep emotions here. This is deep passion. This is, I don't want to say obsession, but this is definitely not surface level types of relations and conversations and coming togethers. All right. So that's what I'm saying for you, Cancer. Some kind of conversation, some kind of offering. It's down to timing. Trust the timing. There's nothing you can force. And this is whatever topic you could be thinking about. It's all the same. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on to Leo. If you just come in the room, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, my loves. And July readings are coming. Just bear with me. I needed a break. I've been going pretty hard. But July readings are coming. All right, let's go on to Leo. What's the message for Leo from the 8th to the 11th spirit guides of July? Keep it cute. What's the message for Leo? Okay, can I have one more for Leo, please? Thank you. Give me one more, please. Spirit guides for Leo. Thank you. All right, Leo, you are the Lovers, the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups. So thinking long and hard. Hey. It's that ascension journey. Welcome, my loves. My love. Oh my God. Speaking. I feel like I need to relearn how to speak. All right. So the Lovers, the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups. So thinking long and hard about somebody that's near and dear to you, and perhaps they offered you something and you didn't know if you, or you don't know if you can accept whatever they're offering, because is it real? Is it the same shit again? Or where are we going with this? Or you might be thinking about offering something to someone. There you go. That's you. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? What if I say whatever and they laugh in my face, or they turn me down? That's the type of energy I'm saying for you, Leo. And here is your ruler at the top of the deck. So I wish y'all could hear the thoughts going on in my head as I do these readings. There's so much that I can't even put it in words. But the Lovers with the sun here, one on top of the next. All right, so you're all connected to a Gemini sun. Perhaps. I feel like you need to be confident. Be Leo. That's what I was going to say. And then I saw the sun card. Be Leo. Y'all are bold and confident. And move from y'all's heart space, right? So underneath this Two of Pentacles, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? The Fool underneath. So y'all know what y'all want. Ten of Wands. Y'all know what y'all want. Ha! Or maybe not. This is actually hilarious. Nine of Wands. So y'all going back and forth about deciding on something here. Let's see. What's at the heart? Five of Pentacles. So you've been through a lot, whether it's with this person or in love in general, or perhaps it's not love. Maybe it's about a project you're working towards and you're wondering if you are valuable enough, valid enough. Are you worthy enough? Do you know enough? Can you do enough? All of that. Do you take the boxes? So this is a conversation happening for y'all over the weekend. So I want y'all to remember that y'all are ruled by the sun. All right. So whether this is going out in the sunshine, eating sun-fueled foods, connecting to your sun, your personal sun, your ego, your sense of self, your soul, whatever you need to do so that you can release these feelings, process these feelings and heal them. Because, and this could be connected to what's been coming through for y'all over the last couple of weeks. Now, the last main reading I did for y'all, y'all got a bonus reading, and it seemed as if there was some kind of third party or some kind of hiding or whatever the case may be. And for me, it didn't feel as if the person that you are connected to was deceitful about how they feel about you. I feel like they feel genuinely towards you. I feel like whatever romantic feelings they expressed towards you were genuine. However, there was a lot of other shit going on behind the surface that they may or may not have shared with you, right? So perhaps this is the same person that you're thinking about that was coming through in the other readings, that you're like, shouldn't I? Because last time they hurt me. But the first card is Lovers. The very first card is the Lovers. So for me, it's like this, and the sun underneath. They're looking at each other. They're looking at each other. Is she looking at him? Yeah, they're looking at each other. So for me, there's nothing being hidden here. With the sun underneath the Lovers, there's nothing hidden. What you see is what you get. But you now have to determine, is it worth it? Worth the energy? Is it worth the time to build something solid? Is it worth the time to heal whatever is that needs to be healed here? Whatever you've been contemplating and meditating on for a while. All right, so that's what I'm saying for y'all over the weekend. There's some sort of contemplation. Should I? Shouldn't I? You have to know yourself first before anything else. When you're making this decision, whatever it is you're making a decision on, start from self. Does it align with my truth? Does it feel good? Does it bring happiness to me? Does it bring life to me? Does it bring growth to me? Is there light? I'm not saying that dark is wrong or light is good or whatever. But does it bring, like the sun brings life, does it bring that to you? All right, so that's what I'm saying for you, Leo. Let's move on. So we're moving on to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. If there are any Virgos, say hey. Don't forget to hit that like button when you come in the room. If you're watching the playback, hit that like button. Feel free to drop a comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's move on to Virgo. From the 8th to the 11th spirit guides. Assist me with Virgo. What's the message for Virgo spirit guides? All right, let's see. Ooh, you got 4 cards, Virgo. 2 of Swords, King of Rods or Wands, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords. So y'all making a decision as well. Could be about a fire sign, Sag, Leo, Aries. Maybe you are being called to tap into your personal fire and take the lead in some way, as opposed to allowing somebody to make the decision for you, or feeling as if another party is the one to determine how a situation should turn. Now, I love the fact that you have the Ace of Cups at the bottom here, because when I see this 9 of Swords and this 3 of Swords, I'm like, what is this? Why do you feel tied, bound, trapped, hurt? And is this truth in itself? Because when you see the 3 of Swords, you know, there are 3 truths here. In any situation, you know, if people say there's your truth, the other person's, and the truth. So I love that, you know, with this happening here on the top of the surface, what you feel is what's going on the top of the surface, or what you're feeling, you're dealing with, that the Ace of Cups is underneath it to remind you there's always healing available. There's always a new day, a new dawn. There's always peace. You know, what goes up goes down, and you know, changes are always happening. Life is always happening. Let's see, top of the deck is the moon. So everybody being affected by the luminaries apparently this weekend, the sun and the moon. The sun is in Cancer, the moon is in Scorpio. So both water signs, interesting. So lots of emotions be dealing with. Let's see, at the heart is a Knight of Rods. So you got a King of Rods and a Knight of Rods. Dear Lord. The moon, Knight of Rods, the Ace of Cups. Knight of Rods looking at this Ace of Cups. So again, it's this was it Cancer where it was like somebody coming in and they're like, oh my beloved, da 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 da. It was the Knight of Cups, I think, that showed up. Then we have a Knight of Rods. So this is lots of passion. Right? This is lots of fire and passion. Could be stirred up by the moon as well, the Scorpio moon. So Scorpio rules the reproductive organs. Right? Scorpio rules sex, the occult, taxes, other people's money, etc. Right? Debts, that kind of thing. Debts would be in the 12th house or the 8th. But other people's money, so like taxes and all that, inheritance, loans, blah, 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 blah. So it feels like somebody's being stirred up by the Scorpio moon to come towards you. Virgo. I don't know if y'all trying to decide between two people. Is that could be it for some of you? I love though that the King of Rods is backing all of this. So for some of you, it could be that somebody's coming towards you and there's more or less like, let's leave all of this behind us. Let's leave all this behind us. I'm looking at you, Virgo. A Virgo is there with it, trying to decide. The King of Rods is looking at Virgo like, but I'm right here though. I'm right here. I'm right here though. I'm right here. I'm right here though. I'm right here. Virgo is like, I don't know. 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 Trust your third eye. You see how her third eye is covered. So you close your two eyes. Your third eye will always be open. Why is my candle out? I feel like all kinds of weird things happening, trying to stop me from doing this work. Honestly, I feel that like, oh my God. By going off on a whole other tangent. Let me stick on Virgo. So, yeah. I don't know, Virgo. I see some passion. Somebody might be watching you as well. Maybe that's why the King of Rods, because you hear like your eyes covered, heart chakra covered. Somebody's watching you. So it could be that somebody's also like watching social media, you know, like your posts and stuff like that. But they want to move towards you. But it feels like the ball is in your court, my loves, Virgo. So what do you want? Let me get one more card for your Two of Swords. Yeah, what do you want? Queen of Swords, Three of Rods. What do you want? It's time to, you gotta come out of this Two of Swords energy and fully embody the Queen of Swords. You know what you want. What do you want for your future? Where do you see yourself? Does this fit into whoever is coming towards you? Does it fit into the future that you see for yourself, that you want for yourself, that you've been praying for yourself? It either does or doesn't, right? But I see some sweetness here, my loves. Ace of Cups with the moon. All water energies this weekend. It's a watery weekend. So this is feelings, deep emotions, moving from passion and not thought and not so much logic, right? It's like where you're going to use your logic is, what do I want? Where am I headed? What do I want for myself? The emotions will then lead you along the rest of it. So one thing can't trump the other. It has to, two energies working together, logic and emotions, right? But love is not logical. So you know where the emotions come in. Now let me just catch up with the conversation. Yeah, the journey. This is definitely not for the weak. Forgiving, loving, and nurturing myself is definitely not for the weak. I feel you on that ascension journey. Yes, they got a cell of water. Oh, okay, 9. 9 of, okay. 11, sorry. And it's all, no, there's no 11 of water. Whatever, yeah. And it's all about how we make decisions based on love, fear, or both. So that must be a collective thing, huh? Yeah. You're welcome, Mirror. Welcome, welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah. It's that time. Being tested big time. Big time. All right, let's move on to Libra. Spirit guys, what's the messages for Libra from the 8th to the 11th? Libra, do you want to say something to someone? What's the messages for Libra, Spirit guys? Give me one more card for Libra, please. All right, everybody, deep this weekend. I mean, Scorpio moon, right? 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. So the first card is Soul Libra. This 9 of Pentacles energy. I mean, it's Virgo, is a Virgo card, but it makes me think about Venus and, you know, all of that Venusian energy. Y'all being told to trust time as well. Timing is everything. Knight of Cups is here. This night is very busy this weekend. Everybody into the passions. Fire, either emotionally passionate or fired up passionate. The moon again. Three of Wands or rods. Knight of Cups, Three of Rods, the moon at the bottom. All right, so let me see here what's happening. All right, so the transformation starts with you. All right, we know this, right? The transformation starts with us. You are being asked this weekend. Actually, that's not it. All right, so this weekend, some of y'all might be going out on dates. I don't know. Y'all might have already planned this. This might come out as the blue for some of you. For some of you, it's that you getting dressed up and going out this weekend could potentially attract a new energy, right? Whether this is romantic, a friendship, or I don't know, something like a spiritual connection, you know, a serendipitous meeting of people, right, of some sort. For some of you, it could be like meeting a spiritual group, could be religious, but some kind, or a help group, connecting to others that have been hurt as well. And as y'all come together, y'all are able to help each other as you move forward. All right, this could be very maternal. I see there's a lot of feminine energy here. So this could be like some kind of grief counseling for some of you. It could be like counseling for relationships, like divorce, etc. But there's some going deep. All right, over the weekend for Libra, I see some going deep. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. If you're not literally going out to meet groups of people, maybe, you know, you stumble across a video about self-help or women's help, or it might not be women, but I'm feeling like with the moon here, I say women, right? And again, because it's the Scorpio moon, so it could be sexual, it could be, again, dealing with like spirituality, divination, occultism. It could be connected to financial education, taxes, tax education, something along those lines. But there's socializing here, and I feel like that's part of y'all being able to heal and also shift energetically. So if you are in a position of, you know, you feel good, you look good, you're expressing this outside, but on the inside you feel like this, right? And people wouldn't know because you're looking good and you feel you showing this sense of feeling good, and maybe you do, but you're also dealing with something that's hurt you. So in you going out, socializing, etc., that can then shift this energy. All right, so that's why I say you could meet somebody. If you're thinking about romance, you could meet somebody, or you can just meet the right collaborator, partner, business partner, somebody who can take you along the path that you've been looking to go along in some way, or some sort of luck. Something lucky could happen here as well. Some of y'all, if you've been called to buy some sort of lottery ticket or something, you should go for it. Because there's some kind of luck here, and the moon's connected to money, and the Wheel of Fortune and the moon are one on top of the other. All right, so that's what I'm saying for Libra for this weekend. I hope this supports you. I feel like y'all, if you're single, you might be approached by a number of suitors, a number of interested people, but you're like, y'all have y'all's choice. You can pick and choose. So there's no need, like, have fun. There's no need to, you know, jump at everything, right? Take your time. Look at you deciding. All right, so let's move on to Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For those who have a Scorpio moon, it's your lunar return this weekend. So well, I don't even know if it's this weekend. I know for sure today. I could even be wrong about that, but I read that moon is in Scorpio today, so from a reputable source, I trust that. So yeah, for those who have a Scorpio moon, you are now currently having a lunar return. So this is a great way to plan out how you want your month to show up for you, how you want to show up for your month. Right? It's like a new lunar cycle for you. So take advantage of that. All right, what's going on for Scorpio spirit, guys? What have I been talking? Give me 2 more cards for Scorpio, please. All right, you got the Devil, the 2 of Wands or Rods, and the 3 of Pentacles. Page of Rods. Nine of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. All right. Page of Rods, 3 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Celebration this weekend, my love. Some of y'all have left a job. Today was your last day of a job. And you walk from one, some of y'all walk from one job into another one. Now there's some celebration happening over the weekend. Some of y'all have left a job to start something new on your own, to start your own business. Don't now things have actually happened. Don't get nervous now. Don't lose sight. Don't lose heart. Right? You know why you want to do what you want to do. You know why you made this decision. So trust that. For some of you, you contemplating leaving, but your job is like, we'll do this, we'll do that, and trying to add on benefits to keep you because they know that you're valuable. But you're not happy there anymore. But they're trying to like offer you more and more to keep you. So you got them in your hand more or less. This is very specific messages. So, right? It either resonates or it doesn't. Also, now, because it's such a short period of time, this is why people's messages kind of repeating themselves, because this is a collectively we all being influenced by the planets, right? So Sun in Cancer, Moon in Scorpio. I see lots of dating. I see lots of dating, first dates, meeting people, celebrations. Somebody's being spotted in a group of people. So I'm seeing there's a group of people and there's somebody who's spotted you from a distance. And they'll approach you. And they'll say something along the lines of like, it's almost as if like there's a light around you. They felt so drawn to you because it's like you stick out. This is how I'm seeing it. Look. At some point, you can drop a comment and let me know if this resonated for anybody, because it's very specific for you, Scorpio. I feel like, Scorpio, you're being headhunted. Somebody's noticed you. This is not only romantic or sexually. For some of you, this is like your career. Somebody's noticed you. You're noticed. So you don't need to make a deal with the devil to get what you want. Because there will be an offer coming forward that will tick all the boxes for you. The perfect job for you, the perfect business collaborator. That type of energy is surrounding you, Scorpio. You don't have to compromise your ethics or what you believe in to get what you want. Because you are valued and somebody's recognizing that. Somebody's recognizing your value. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for Scorpio. Short and sweet. Let me know if it resonates. Drop a comment sometime after and let me know if it resonated. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Thank you for all the likes so far. Thank you for y'all's energy. Thank you for joining. I forgot my candle went out. Give me a sec, loves. All right, so we on to Sagittarius. Some messages for Sagittarius spirit, guys. Make it very clear. Some messages for Sagittarius for this weekend, 8th to the 11th, spirit guys. All right, Sagittarius, you got the Lovers reversed. You got the Hangman. Oh, 3 major cards for y'all as well. Wow, the Lovers reversed, the Hangman, and the Hermit. Lots of mercurial energy here with the Lovers and the Hermit for you. Y'all in some sort of contemplation mode. Rethinking a connection of some sort. Meditating on a connection of some sort, going within to determine what's the next step for this connection. You got the Knight of Swords here. So somebody said something and it burned down everything. Somebody was a little bit too quick to say something. The 7 of Wands here underneath your Hermit. And at the heart is the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so here's the 2 of Cups underneath. And the 3 of Cups. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles at the heart. All right, so Sagittarius, y'all doing some soul searching this weekend. Something is kind of throwing y'all off of y'all's equilibrium of some sort, and that's what's causing you to go deep within. Contemplating where you are not receiving as much as you're giving, or you're not giving as much as you're receiving, however it resonates for y'all. But yeah, I feel like somebody said something and it wasn't taken well. Either you said something to someone or vice versa. No, there is, everything seems upside down in this, in a deep connection of some sort. What you need to do this weekend, my loves, is go within. Don't start saying more things, or maybe somebody else. They keep digging deeper and deeper, you know, foot in mouth kind of thing. The best way to deal with this situation is your Hangman and the Hermit going deep within, solitude, you know, journaling, going out in nature, reconnecting to yourself, rebalancing yourself, grounding yourself. You know, seeing where you can take accountability, maybe, you know, seeing where things can be resolved here. I feel as if they can be. I don't feel like it's all doom and gloom here. It's just that there needs to be some pullback, you know. And sometimes in connections, it's like magnets. Magnets attract, they repel, right? So it's that's how we are in life. We come together, we come apart again. You need some space. So maybe it's a situation like that for you. Hold on, let me see what's going on with the Lovers reverse here for Sagittarius. Look at that, 10 of Cups now at the bottom. 3 of Cups. Sagittarius, what is y'all doing? Because when I saw the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups on either side of this 6 of Pentacles, I was like, okay, so is it a whole back and forth between being in a connection, in a relationship, or dating other people? Is it, you know, I really like this person, but look at all of these people here. There's so much choice. There's so much to choose from. Oh my gosh, I don't know, kind of thing. Your Lovers reversed because of this 3 of Cups. What is going on, Sagittarius? So something happened. Somebody moved a little bit too impulsively and burned down the tower. And now it's like everything seems upside down. But I see the 10 of Cups here at the bottom, so I don't feel like all is lost. It was like I said, oh my God, look. Ah! 2 of Cups at the top. All is not lost. 10 of Cups at the bottom. So it's fixable. Oh, yeah. But there's a timeout. You need a timeout this weekend, all right? If you're dealing with a Virgo, there's Pisces energy here as well. There's Gemini energy. There's a lot of mercurial energy. All right, so maybe now is not the time to talk. All right, just feel out things. Y'all gonna come together again and have a conversation. All is not lost. But this weekend, just chill. Let things breathe. All right? All right, let's move on to Capricorn. What's the message for Capricorn? Any Capricorns here? Capricorn suns, moons, risings, Venus. All right, what's the message for Capricorn, spirit guides? What's the message for Capricorn, spirit guides? Give me 3 cards. Everybody in the feelings. Scorpio moon, huh? The world, the 5 of Pentacles, the hangman. And Scorpio's here, the eagle. So all of these are the fixed signs at each corner of the world card. So Scorpio, Scorpion, eagle, phoenix. In y'all's feelings. This is Capricorn that I'm doing. 6 of Wands. At the bottom, Page of Wands or Rods at the top. 10 of Swords at the heart. All right, so whatever y'all are working through, take your time. All right, when you're closing off a cycle, there is a transition that has to happen. When you're starting something new, there's a transition that has to happen. There is this closing off so that you can bring in something new. All right, one door closes, another one opens, and something's coming forward. But in order for you to be able to receive the offering, you got to be able to be in that position of healed, in a healed place, a healed enough place. And that's not suppressing, that's not hiding, running away from how you feel, but in a truly, like a genuinely healed place that you can receive. Right now, your 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords are one on top of the other. So, and it's down the middle of this entire reading, right? These heavy emotions, or dealing with 10 swords in your back, are the energies that are right down the middle of this. Then on the other side of it is the hangman and the 6 of wands or rods, right? And then on the other side is the world and the page of rods. So in order to be able to close off and to receive something new, you got to be able to deal with this, right? Release the resentment, forgive yourself, forgive the situation, all of that, so you can cut the cords, so that you can free yourself from the old, so that you can make space for the new. But there's no rush. Trust the process, because there's something coming in that's going to make you feel very good. All right, whether, there's a sense of victory here, being recognized. One door closes, another one opens. You think you've lost a job, and then this even better job appears. You receive this offering of some sort, or it's love, or whatever the case may be. But Capricorn, let me just tell you, yeah, trust the process. Am I on Capricorn or Sagittarius? I'm on Capricorn, right? Okay, you got Cap placements, but not. You're a Cap moon. Hi, Tam Tam. Yeah, I'm on Cap. Yeah. So, yeah, make space. Step out of your own way. Deal with this however you have to deal with it. There's no rush, right? There's no timeline. As in there's no tick tock, because if you don't get over this, nothing new will come in. It doesn't work that way, right? You know, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So it's like when you are in that place to be able to release this, whatever is pinning you down to the ground, wherever you feel battered in some way, when you get to that point that it's like you've had enough, like you've come to that point where you can then see yourself in something new, in a new space, a new environment with a new person, or whatever the case may be, then everything shows up. Everything shows up. We often think that what we know, like, we can't imagine things being better than what we know already, right? But then life comes along and shows us something completely different. We're like, oh, okay, so that's why that didn't work out. It's one of them kind of situations. Take your time, loves. I don't know why my candles are not cooperating, but yeah. All right, so that's Capricorn. Let's move on to Aquarius. So we're looking at Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's get Aquarius spirit guides. What's going on for Aquarius? From the 8th to the 11th of July. That's the message for Aquarius. Thank you. All right, so we got the Knight of Rods, the Queen of Cups, reverse, the Five of Swords. So everybody been fighting these last couple days. I don't know what's happened, or in some kind of fight over these next couple days. Queen of Cups, yeah, Queen of Cups reverse. So passion and excitement and all of that is all well and good, Aquarius, but do not lose sight of your intuition, right? This is the difference between success and a big mess, right? Moving when it's not the time to move, speaking when it's not the time to speak, you know? You got the Two of Pentacles. So whatever you contemplating moving, whether you're looking to move home, travel, take action in some way, there is a need to decide. All right, there's a need to it's like getting all the cogs to work together, right? So I'm seeing cogs in a clock and how all the pieces roll together so that everything rolls, so that the Y'all know what I mean, right? It's like you could have all this fire and all this excitement and want to do, like, take on the world and all of that. But if it's the wrong time, it's the wrong time, and that it's a fizzle, 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 right? Like my candle, it just won't light. We got Temperance here, bottom, and a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what I was talking about too, with like the cog inside the clock. There is this angel pouring from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top. 1 foot in water, 1 foot on land. So in this, it's like alchemy. You know, it's like making lemonade. It's like making anything. It's like cooking anything. It's magic. You need the bits, all the different pieces of the recipe to come together, and then the right timing for it to come, for it to be delicious. So you could have all the amazing, freshest produce, this amazing recipe, but then you undercook it or overcook it and it doesn't work, right? It's like that energy. So in you not trusting your emotional self, and you not trusting your intuition, and also your feminine energies, your will, your capacity to receive, your capacity to alchemize and to, I'm seeing a womb, right? So your capacity to create, for lack of better words, you need to tap into that, because your Queen of Cups right now is on top of your Queen of Pentacles, all feminine energy. So maybe part of it is being too grounded. Being grounded is great, but if you're too grounded, that's a problem, right? So everything needs balance. So for me, it's like with the Queen of Cups upside down, it's like maybe you're too rooted. Your root chakra is too turned on. Or your sacral or your solar too turned on. And there needs to be some balance with the higher chakras. Your throat, your heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown. You need to be able to read the room, Aquarius. Because not everything has to be said either. There is a need for tact. Because if there's no alchemy, you're creating chaos, you're creating conflict. And that will just defeat the entire, whatever it is you're working towards, whatever it is that you're thinking about as you listen to me. That will just defeat the entire purpose of it. Things have to work together. Look at that. So I feel like that's your story for this weekend, Aquarius. Not being too stuck, not being too rigid, not being too flighty. Having a nice balance between those two things. Grounded, but also open to receive downloads. Right? And then at the same time, you don't want to be too up in the higher chakras that you are floating away and disassociating. So there must be a balance between those two things. Right? The right time to move, you'll know when it's the right time to move. But speaking too soon, or just speaking off the top of your head, that can create a whole bunch of issues, and you really don't want that this weekend. All right? So that's what I'm saying for Aquarius. And not being true to myself and giving people a chance to connect with that, because I've been hurt before and it's safer to be guarded. Yeah. I feel you on that, love. Yeah, I feel you. Feel like for Aquarius, it's an observation weekend. Fire is great, but if fire gets out of control, you know what happens, right? It's a disaster. So yeah, balance your emotional self as well, Aquarius. All right, let's release Aquarius and move on to Pisces. Then we will do Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, and that will be the end. All right, so let's do Pisces now. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising for the 8th, from the 8th to the 11th spirit guides. Just a message for Pisces. Okay. All right, Pisces, you have the Queen of Cups, King of Rods, Three of Rods as your first cards. I find it interesting this King of Rods is behind everybody. And then you have the Two of Rods, Three of Swords, Five of Swords. So Pisces, this weekend, is it worth saying? Ask yourself, is it worth saying whatever it is that you were thinking about saying or fighting on? Is it worth it? Begin with the end in mind. Because sometimes it doesn't matter, you know, letting somebody know that they've pissed you off or telling off somebody. Sometimes it just makes you just exhausted because it's a waste of time and energy. And sometimes it's better to just think about the long term, right? This is Pisces. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, first card. All right, I got you. I see y'all contemplating this weekend, y'all's allies, and I feel like this is a message that was coming through for y'all for some time about people who truly support you. And here it is again, trying to determine who your allies are. There is a fire energy in your life that has your back. All right, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, could be a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Saturn, some other placement. But it feels like a fire energy here. Really has your back, and you can rely on them throughout time. They're not a fair weather friend. You know, they're there for you. They're there to support you regardless. All right. So as I said, right, there's a fire energy in your life, Pisces, that supports you. 100. All right, somebody said 100. Rebecca said 100. 100. They got your back. Can't get no more clear than that. Why is the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords here? All right, I love this. So I wanted to know why these two cards were here. Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. Sense of hurt and a sense of conflict. And the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords showed up. Nine of Swords reverse. Love this. So this energy, this person that I'm talking about, this fire energy, and if they're not a fire sign, it could just be a very passionate person, a very bold person. They are allowing this, you're freeing yourself. This interaction allows you to free yourself from this energy. Maybe it's somebody from your past that's coming around again to heal a connection of some sort, to bring a resolution of some sort. There was no love lost, right? And y'all see eye to eye. It's just that shit happens in life, right? But it feels like there's this potential to lay swords down and to come back together again. They got your back. They got your back, truly. Wow. Two of fire, you and the person is an Aries. I love that. Let me see what signs I see here. Three. So there's Aries here. Aries energy twice. There's Libra. There is Gemini. There is Aquarius. Libra. Yeah. Pisces as well. Pisces energy here as well. But yeah, whoever it is you thinking about, whoever this fire energy, if they're not a fire sign, a fiery person, a bold person, confident person, they got your back. And there's this potential for resolution to come. All right? There is this chance for you to forgive and forget, to move forward. Because y'all both want the same things, right? There's no love lost here. I don't know what happened, but there's no love lost. All right, Pisces. So let's move on to Aries now. Their gift is building people up. Like, I am so glad we crossed that. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. As I read your message, Rebecca. Ace of Cups. Building people up. That's beautiful. Very fire sign. All right, so we are now on to Aries. Some messages for Aries spirit guys. Aries sun, moon, rising from the 8th to the 11th. What's a message for Aries? Huh. That's funny. I love that. That is very funny. So when I was shuffling and I said Aries, I thought I saw y'all's card, the Emperor, but it was the Hierophant. Because I was like, ooh, finally, as I get around to the other side of the zodiac, I'm seeing new cards, because I kept seeing the same cards showing up over and over. And as soon as I got to Aries, I was like, ooh, I'm seeing new cards. Well, the first card is the Emperor, Aries, your card. The Emperor, the Chariot, the King of Swords. You're very welcome, Rebecca. So Aries, this weekend, y'all on a plan. Y'all got a mission. Y'all on a mission. Ten of Swords. My lord. My lord. Ten of Swords. King of Rods here again. Underneath your King of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Lots of people, Aries. Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles, King of Rods at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, y'all on a mission. It's crazy to me how the Emperor, the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Rods are all looking in the same direction. I don't know what y'all looking at or who these people are. But somebody could be watching you. I feel like that came through for Aries in one of y'all's readings in June. I'm sure that came through, that there was somebody potentially watching you. It's here again. They're trying to read you. They're trying to figure you out. And you contemplating some kind of ending. Something that has you feeling like somebody stabbed you in the back. But everybody's coming towards you. Everybody's coming towards... You got a lot of people watching you, Aries. Basically, I'm like looking at this and I'm like, what is going on? There's a lot of people watching you. There's a lot of people wanting to come in and offer you something as well. You got two kings and a page looking at you. The chariot showing that there is some kind of movement happening, but in order for everything to start moving forward, like for you to get the momentum that you have been wanting to happen, to come into play, there's this need to know that the sun always comes up at the beginning of each day. That as much as you might feel this energy, that will shift. You won't always feel like that. You won't always feel like somebody stabbed you in the back, or, you know, having trust issues, or, you know, maybe just feeling exhausted in your thought process, you know, thoughts just getting away with you in some way. But you all seem to be really supported by others. There's also some sort of admirer here, somebody admiring y'all. And this came through in June, and it's here again. Okay, so maybe in Cancer season is when you can start to see all of these people coming in. So maybe again, people are trying to read you. They're trying to determine if they can approach you in some way. Trying to determine, is this person single? Are they free? What do they like? What would we talk about? They're doing some reconnaissance work. Like they're trying to figure you out. And maybe in Cancer season is when they'll come forward to offer you something here. This person's energy can be, there's fire and air here, king energy, so they could be older or they come off very mature. Sometime this weekend you might hear from them. They might offer you something here when you feel like you are at your lowest. This person can show up and more or less like lighten your load or make you feel lighter in some way. I feel like the King of Swords and the King of Rods are the same people. Could just be different aspects of a person. So fire and air, passionate, vocal. At the moment, they're just watching though. But then they come in, they want to offer something tangible as a page. Something new to get you up on your feet again. All right, that's what I'm seeing for you, Aries. Hang on, let me get one more card for Aries, please. Yep, look, Five of Pentacles again. So somebody wants to make Aries feel better. You got the Empress at the bottom. Somebody wants to make your life a lot better, my loves. High Priestess at the top. Temperance at the heart. All major cards here. Somebody wants to, like, make you happy. And they might come forward this weekend. So, yeah, let me know how that one turns out for you, Aries. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Oh, okay, stop maybe 4 minutes. What's the message for Taurus, spirit guides? Then we got Gemini, and then that will be it. What's the message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? And there's Taurus's card at the bottom. Let's go. What's the message for Taurus? I have 2 more cards for Taurus, please. All right, Taurus, you got the Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Five of Rods, Five of Cups. Heavy, 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 heavy. Feeling conflicted, feeling a sense of loss, feeling tied up. Your mind's running away from you. Three of Swords here at the top with your Nine of Swords. Wow, Taurus. It's a lot. Right, and the moon is in Scorpio, so that's the sign opposite you. So the moon is in opposition for y'all this weekend. Wheel of Fortune here. I love that. Let's see what's at the heart for Taurus. Two of Swords. There's that moon and the Justice card. Okay. And the Hierophant right behind it. Three of Swords, Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. So this is a mind game, Taurus. You got all of this like sense of heaviness here. The Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, Five of Rods, Two of Swords, Five of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune to wrap it up. So it's like, don't let your mind get away from you. Watch your thoughts this weekend. How can you process whatever it is that you're grieving and have your perspective intact? Because you grieving the Three Cups and there's still the Two Cups behind you, right? And you're so close to getting to the castle if you just keep going, but you have to be able to come to a resolution with having lost Three Cups. Maybe those Three Cups you weren't supposed to drink from. So always remember what you have behind you. And this, if you're grieving this Five of Cups, this Three of Cups, sorry. And here you are on the top of the wheel, happy, somebody's falling off the wheel. So it's again perspective. Because maybe you weren't supposed to drink from those Three Cups and what's behind you can actually heal you. So whoever you are on top of the wheel can actually support your growth. What has fallen off does not. So it's about perspective this weekend. Don't go into a rabbit hole of thoughts. What if, shoulda, coulda, woulda, all of that. And trust that how things turned out was for your highest. Because whatever it is that you're grieving, there's something even grander, better, for your highest good coming in if you allow it to. If you open up your heart to it. If you process whatever it is that you feel conflicted about. And maybe it's not even about you having to do anything. Maybe it's about you just living and thriving and allowing life to happen for you. Not saying that you just sit back and you don't do anything. I'm saying maybe it's not about you eating a bowl of goji berries and standing in the sunlight and, you know, in tree pose and saying, You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not that you have to do anything actively, but it's like paying attention to your thoughts, paying attention to the things you say to yourself over and over, paying attention to what you believe about yourself, paying attention to if you believe that you're worthy of something beautiful happening for you. You know, perspective, putting things into perspective, all of that. This is crazy. These cards are crazy. I mean, look at this. Look at all of this, Taurus. And then what jumps in? Completely different energy. Trust the timing of your life, loves. All right. Things are going to look up. Something good is going to happen. And they cut the deck and there's your card again, the Hierophant. Having faith. All right, we are now on Gemini, the final sign. Come full circle. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from the 8th to the 11th. These messages for Gemini spirit guides. It's a message for Gemini. Give me 2 more cards for Gemini, please. Finally seeing new cards. As soon as I got to Aries, all the cards, and again, I say Aries and the Emperor shows up. As soon as I got to Aries, all these new cards started showing up. Got the Death card, the 7 of Swords, and the Emperor for you, Gemini. Top is the Judgment card. Wow, these are beautiful. 9 of Swords again. Eight of Wands or rods. Wow. Very different energy for y'all altogether. So Judgment, the 8 of Rods, and the 9 of Swords at the bottom. So step out of your own way again. There is this back and forth for you over the weekend, wanting change and finding it hard to master yourself. Wanting change, but finding yourself falling into habits that you know don't support your growth and don't support the direction you know you want to go in. There's this back and forth between allowing life to transform, the energies of life and shifts of life to happen to create transformation, but trying to control it at the same time. So there's this back and forth energy. Don't let people from your past or past situations or behaviors and patterns that you've grown out of come back in and trip you up over the weekend, all right? Because it could create such a catalyst. It's like a tailspin. It could take you steps farther back than you would want to be by just a wrong decision, by falling into old crowds and old habits and old behaviors. You know you have no right to go, to be, to do whatever it is that you're contemplating this weekend, because that's not who you are anymore, Gemini. So allow the transformation to happen. All right. You got the Emperor here with the 9 of Swords. So who's the boss here? Being able to master your domain, being able to master your behaviors, master self. There's a very back and forth tug of war happening here for you, Gemini, over the weekend. Maybe it's your two selves having a face off in some way. But don't fall back into the past, my loves. Sorry, my phone just showed me my battery is low. But we're on the end anyway, so that's fine. Give me another card for Gemini. Is that the Sun? No, the 3 of Wands. Right. Or rods. This is exactly it. Begin with the end in mind. Where are you headed? And whatever it is you're contemplating doing this weekend, is it taking you in the direction you want to go in? Be honest with yourself. Right? Be honest with yourself. Be bare with yourself. Be naked with yourself. Ask yourself, is this what my benevolent ancestors or my spirit guides would want me to do? And then make your decision. Because you really don't want to be going back. All right, Gemini, that's your message. I hope that resonated with someone. And there's your card when I say that. So I was talking to some Gemini. Decisions. The Lovers card is not only about the lovers in itself. It's about making ethical decisions. So that is it for all of the signs for this weekend. I'm so grateful that I was able to come on and do this for y'all. Because I have this dry cough that's been driving me nuts. And I haven't coughed this entire time. So that's been a blessing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for your time, your energy. And again, if you catch any playback, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. July readings are coming. I'm working on that over this weekend. So look out for them sometime over the next week. I might drop a little poll for y'all to tell me what it is y'all want me to look into. As well for June, like what topics, what themes I should look at for readings, etc. And yeah, I think that's about it. All right, so let me just make sure. Thank you for the love, Rebecca, Ascension, Journey, Tam, Mirror. Is there anybody else I'm missing? Anything? That was it. Yeah. Thank you for y'all's love and support. I appreciate you. All right, until your next message, my loves, be well. Bye-bye.